Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have 3 new Sativia knives. We're going to check them out real quick, see which one is your favorite. I've already picked out a favorite, and all this is going to start right now. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I know I am. This first knife was sent in by an awesome member of the knife community and a loyal Beez Blades member, Travis Kirk. Shout out to Travis Kirk. And by the way, a shout out to his daughter, Kylie, for putting up with the crazy life of your knife nut dad. Apparently, he eats, breathes, and sleeps knives. Well, you know what? Sounds like a well-balanced person to me. But thank you very much, Travis, for sending this in for me to check out and donating this to the channel. It's channel colors. This is the Sativia ST154, and it is a beaut. Would you look at it? Just look at it. You have a lanyard hole right off the bat. I'm seeing it does not have a reversible clip. What's our clip look like? Oh, okay. All right. So this is a working knife without a doubt. It doesn't have the deep carry clip that you have to dig into your pocket to get out. This I like. This is definitely working material. And it has a G10 backspacer. A backspacer? I just lost my 2 front teeth, and it has a little bit of jimp going on right there. And how about, yes, we do have some jipping on the flipperino. And does this have, I'm pretty sure these are D-shaped pivots. I'm not 100% certain. And there's a little bit of jimping up top here. You ready to see this blade? Pow, right in the kisser. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Would you look at it? Now that is a big old beast of a blade. Tall, flat grind. Look at that. I love that line drawn look. And guess what? 14C 28N, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And this is a David Chin design. We'll see if this is going to be usable for a reversible flipperino here in just a second. So there's your clip. The clip is very strong. Oh my goodness. It's not going anywhere. It is a liner lock. It's 8.5 inches long. It has a 3.6 inch blade and a 3.3 inch sharpen length. So that's what I'm talking about. Getting a little bit bigger. This is a 6.5 ounce bruiser. And these, by the way, I looked these up on Amazon. I have links to all the knives you're getting ready to see and this one right here in the description. And there's a 5% clippable coupon for all of them. This one runs, I think, around $34, $35 before the 5% off. But let's check out, the action is really good. How's the detent? Oh, yeah. It comes snapping out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now, what is this? Do we have, look at that. They put a choil in here. Plenty of room for sharpening. Sativia is listening. How about our ergos? Oh, yeah. This, full usable choil. And check it out. This jimping does work very well. Okay, so I am happy about this one. One thing that I can tell you is that this, if you like a knife that has a more substantial handle, more beefiness to hold on to, this is gonna be for you. This is definitely a working knife without a doubt. And you can choke up and look at this. My thumb just falls right into that harpoon action. I mean, I'm guessing you would call that a harpoon. Tell me, do you call it a thumb divot? Into the thumb divot. But yes, this is very comfortable. If you have large size hands, you are good to go with this all day. Yes, I'm liking it. Now, as far as hot spots, am I getting any hot spots? No, not really. I can tell the pocket clip's there with that little bitty lip right there, but it's not bad. And I do like the lip because sometimes I can't get it in my pocket if it doesn't have enough lip. Don't give me no lip. Actually, give me lip. Is it reverse flickable? Yes. Okay, so we have good action, good detent, good flip, reverse flickable. Can I flick it open with my thumb? Ooh, absolutely. This is a work knife. It's a 6 ounce bruiser, but it is definitely going to be a solid addition to the collection. Going out, I do a lot of yard work. This is going to get some yard work time because look at that tall, flat grind. And ooh, yeah, it is sharpened very nice. It has a nice bite on it. And you know, everybody's got to have a QSP Penguin, right? There's your QSP Penguin next to this bad boy. This is a good medium size everyday carry knife. This one here, if you want a larger or you like the chonkers, there you go. Now, if the ST154 is just a little too big or too chonker for you and you're looking for something a little everyday carry size, this is the Sativia ST147. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Now, this is more of an EDC size knife, super lightweight. It only weighs 2.9 ounces. It's right there in that 3-ounce sweet spot. It has a nice blue pivot collar, and it looks very nice. It has stonewashed 14C28N. You do have a lanyard hole. It is not reversible. Here is your pocket clip. It is a deep carry pocket clip. Couple mushrooms growing in the shade. That can, if depending how thick your pocket is, that can grab onto your pocket. Depends on what kind of pants you're wearing. And there's a little bit of jimping on your back spacer. Ooh, that feels very nice. How about the jimping up here? Ooh, okay, you know what? Sativian, they're doing a pretty good job on their jimping. It does what it's supposed to, stops my finger. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Look at that. Now this, tell me that doesn't look like a miniature kukri. If I've ever seen a small kukri looking knife, that is it right there. And I also got my nightshade out just to see what they look like next to each other. Some folks, they're like, oh, why would I want that blade? It's ugly. Until you find out how useful this blade shape is. But this right here, anything you're cutting, if you're ever cutting something and your knife slides off of it, you're not going to get that with this blade. It's going to pull it right in, no matter whether you're doing a pull cut or a push cut. This is such an awesome blade shape. If you ever cut up fruit or anything like that, or for that matter, everyday carry things like opening packages, tactical Twinkie box opener, this is going to be a good one. Now let's check it out. It has a good lockup. It is centered. And can I reverse flick off this little bitty well, okay, I can't reverse flick it because of where it's at. Maybe if your hands were smaller, you might be able to get in there. But can I do a slow roll? Oh yeah, the slow roll is really nice. And then it has a good detent. How's that flipper? The flipper is good. Now, as far as jimping, there is no jimping on the flipper tab. That's just a personal preference. I prefer jimping on my flippers. But just pushing down on it, it comes out, wow, comes out like an OTF. That is pretty sweet. So this is going to be a good little everyday carry knife. Overall, this is 7 inches from tip to tip and it has a 3.05 inch blade. The cutting length's 2.85 inches, so it's just under 3 inches. A lot of folks that have that 3-inch rule, depending on what city or state, probably what city you live in, this is going to fit under that. Now, as far as the ergos, it does fit in my hands. I have large width hands. You know the size of my hands. I can feel the pocket clip. It's not hateful. And for the size of it, just for an everyday carry knife, I think this is going to be a good one. These run like around $24. And then, of course, they have a 5% off coupon on these too. But this is, I like flipper knives. And this one is easy to operate right-handed, left-handed. It's a shame that they don't have a reversible clip, but I am digging this blade. And if you don't like the stonewash, you can also, 1 or 2 of the versions come in a satin finish of this bad boy, so you won't have to worry about not getting the finish that you want. So that's the ST147. Okay, now this last one, I'm just waiting for all the nicknames that this one's gonna have because it has a predecessor that looks very similar. Yeah, would you look at it? This is the Sativian ST153, and it does, I mean, I'm not going to say it. You all are going to say it in the comments. By the way, I want you to comment and let me know what you think about these knives. And this one, I know the comments that it's going to get already. But back to the knife. Let's see if I can... Oh yeah, look at that. Now this is another 14C28N, baby. And check it out. They have learned. You know, some of the knife companies listen, some of them don't. They have a forward choil here. They're making it easy to sharpen where you're not going to be sharpening right into the plunge grind. That's a major plus. And let's see. Yes. All right. So this jimping isn't too shabby. It is locking my thumb into place. And yes, I can choke up on it. Now this is kind of chodly. It's not a big knife, but it makes up for it in girth. Did I just say that? Yeah, I just said that. If you like a chunkier or a thicker handle, this one, it somehow still fills my hand, even though this is only 6.02 inches overall. The cutting length's 2.55 inches. So it's you know, it's chunky. It's 4.7 ounces for such a, I'm not calling it a small knife. It's more like a chunky knife, and it does fit my hand pretty well. Now, as far as the ergos, there's no problem with the ergos. My hand is locked in. And, you know, truth be told, this would be a great, if you like a heavier or a chunkier knife with a little bit of substance, something to hold on to, look at this. Very tall. The flat grind all the way from up here where they have that little bitty swedge for looks, and the tip, Nice strong tip, and I'm telling you what, I am feeling some major bite from that edge. Whoo, it is bitey. It's got some teeth. So there's this side. It has a mouse. Does it tell me this one has a name? This is another David Chin design. A lot of times they don't list a name, but you know, wouldn't it be something if this was the Sativian mouse? It would be great if they started naming their knives, and it does look like it. But you know, this is pretty cool. These run about, okay, so there's another opening option. And how about, oh yeah, so that right there would be the preferred method for this one, is the over the top, the index flip. It's just made for that. These run about 29 bucks, and there's 5% off coupon on these too. Links are in the description. So yeah, that's, you know what? I'm kind of digging it. I thought I had a favorite, but I might not. Let me know what you think about these. Sativian is a brand that caters to the folks in the budget department. Now, Sativian does have some fancy knives, but I'm telling you what, they keep pumping out little different designs left and right. They upped their game to 14C28N. So folks that are into knife collecting and maybe don't have $100 to drop on knives, but they can put out 30 bucks because they want a nice collection of a different sizes and varieties. Another shout out to Travis Kirk, and definitely to Kylie. Kylie, thank you for putting up with your father. And a shout out to all the Beez Blades members, patrons, channel members, subscribers, and everybody that comes and hangs out on Friday nights. Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Come out every Friday night and hang out at the live stream. We talk about knives, do a pizza check, and have all kinds of fun. Go watch this video. You're really going to enjoy that. And until we meet again in the chats or the live streams or the Hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.